Hey guys, what is going on? Thought I'd have another crack at this casting slash analysis, just as the full demo. So I can do here a little bit for me, just working on a bit of like voice things, how I'm going to talk. Hopefully, just, yeah, basically it's for me, but I thought I may as well upload it, because why not produce something. So obviously here we're looking at SK vs Cloud9. This is in the semi-finals, obviously the Cobblestone game. This game, obviously not the closest one, but I didn't want to pick the longest of game just for trying this out. So let's just jump straight into it. Got two players of the utility for SK here, Taco and Fallen. Fallen with two flashes of smoke and a smoke and a molly over on Taco, and they seem to be heading towards the A site, that's where the bomb is. Skadoodle does have a smoke and a defuse kit, and he's going to be the only one residing over here on the A site by the looks of it. Playing a pretty passive setup. So SK aren't really going to see any resistance as they push in here. Long take here, we'll see if they decide to save their utility or not. Tarek obviously is peeking down, Taco... I'm not going to see as I was saying, Tarek's looking down here towards the B long area, and he doesn't see anything for a while. We might see some rotates come out from the Cloud9 side. So no indication here, that SK Gaming have taken control of the long area. No flashes thrown by them or anything. Skadoodle might start wandering in here, maybe try and look for some information, but he seems pretty happy with himself at the back of the A site here. If this execute comes in, the door comes smoked off, this is going to be a real hard time for Skadoodle, and this retake's going to have to be pretty strong from Cloud9. He's spotted out now, plays from middle, and he is going to be a lot of it. Stewie's actually in here pretty fast. Skadoodle's still trapped out here. The trade comes out onto Stewie, and Skadoodle is down. Both the players are automatic still out here, and it's all gone the way of SK Gaming. Tarek left for life here in a 1v4, and there's not really much he can do here. Couple of stairs here, Rapunzel smoked off. Almost catches Phelps off there. Is Phelps going to re-peek? He is. Gets caught off guard. Still 1v3, and Fallen will finish the job. Pretty clean around there. The confidence from SK moving into the long hauls over at A without any flashbangs really worked out quite well with Cloud9 not having any presence there to start the round. Just two scouts spot out here on the C9 side, Tarek and Stewie. Interestingly, Skadoodle doesn't have one. He's not going to stay for the WP. He's gone straight into this one with the armor and CZ. We're actually seeing 4 SMGs over on the SK side. Something we've seen them actually adapt quite a bit throughout this tournament. They seem to be liking these SMG buys, trying to build a bit of cash. Stewie has a little peek with his scout, can't find anything, and it looks like he's just going to fall back. Taco's going to be over here working towards the end of the B side. This is just some basic map control. They don't want to get caught off by some kind of stack here, and obviously they're going to have to avoid these scouts, and they've spotted out both of them now, both Tarek and Stewie firing off of shots. They know there's at least 2 in play here. Bit of damage onto Fur with the Molotov, and SK seem pretty happy just slowing this one down. Definitely a map where you can get caught off guard if you try and walk out the B. There can be a stack there, or obviously at the long hauls here, a lot of close choke points where you can get caught off guard by these pistols, these CZs, and automatic. Obviously, there's the Deagle in play going into this one. I think Taco has actually swapped guns with Fallen. Fallen's going to have the AK, and they're going to send Taco in first. Obviously, he's the entry fragger for SK, and he would have heard, Skadoodle would have heard these footsteps coming in. And let's see what he can. Stewie able to get a tag. Taco is not having anything to do with Skadoodle. He says that's enough. The boost doesn't come out, and they're just going to fall out here. The bomb seems to be heading fast towards B, and they've read this quite well. 3 players from SK, from Cloud9, sorry, have stacked this A bomb site after that initial aggression after Skadoodle's death, and it's just going to be Tarek here to greet them with the scouts. He's going to have to get some nice headshots here, as they're going to probably see him go down. Manages to take out Taco, but that's going to be the end of him. Everyone from Cloud9 pushing through the smoke here. SMGs, no armor. Automatic does have armor. But there comes almost a triple peek in from SK, and a relatively clean round. They recover the AK, and only Taco goes down there, so their economy is going to be pretty decent moving forward. We'll just see the hard eco from Cloud9 here. 1 flashbang onto Tarek, and a Zeus onto Stewie. Interesting where he takes that, probably towards the drop down area. Maybe look for someone obviously dropping down. Might like to see Tarek flash something here, maybe flash onto B long. If that's the way they are heading towards the B sites, might see a flash and a bit of a peek in there, but the way SK have been playing this one, they might just sit back and play a little bit passive. Burr is actually going fast here. Where is Stu with this Zeus? Actually on towards B long. Burr's found the first initial kill. Cold Zero takes a little bit of damage. Tarek getting 1 kill here. Oh, Stewie misses the Zeus, and that's going to be the end of him. Taco does lose a bit of health, but Automatic's going to be left in 1v4. That Zeus shot could have hurt a little bit, but I think the round would have still gone the way of SK. And Automatic's just waiting for death basically here. Fur's going to swing around the corner, and that's the end of that. Again, SK Gaming surviving with 4 players. So look at their economy, they're doing quite well. Actually, this could get out of hand quite quickly. Obviously, the T side having a little bit easier of an economy to manage than the CT side. So everyone except Fallen has a lot of money since he did just buy the AWP. Is Fer going to stick with this Mac 10? Maybe head towards the drop down area. I can see that being quite effective in there. But if they decide to really head anywhere else, he's not going to be able to use that. Maybe to clear out the long halls or something, but after that he's going to be struggling to enter the A site, and he does seem like he's going to go towards the drop down area, maybe quite fast. We know he is quite an aggressive player, and he's just going to wait for any cannon utility, wait for those Molotovs to come out by SK Gaming. From Cloud9, sorry. A very standard setup by Cloud9 here, a 2-1-2, one player on the drop down, being Rush, but they limited utility here, and they're using a lot of it to gain this B long control. It's a good smoke off, and you see Taco is pushed out of the area. But with the smoke down from SK, are they gonna take this? Taco seems to be, he's just pushed out here, so he knows they haven't gone for this one. That's a lot of utility used in this round. I think they used a Molotov and a smoke. And I mean, that might not seem like a whole lot of utility, but when you're already low on utility, buying into this one, this could cause a bit of a trouble. Automatic looking for some more aggression here towards the long area. That's a very nice flashbang there. And that's 2 great kills falling down the AWP. They're going to be able to retrieve that, and that AWP can be very important moving forward here. Stewie pushed up at the smoke, avoids the flash, but Taco still wins the fight. There's a place up on Tree and Tarek here. He's got to watch both angles as they've given up control of drop. Taco finds another nice kill there, and he could be opening this one up. Cold Zero is being watched, the entrance by Rush, but Cold wins that. Team flashed as well, but that doesn't matter for him. And now both Skadoodle and Automatic are locked out of this site, and with this AWP in play, they might just be looking to save this, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Great round from SK. Taco pulling that one back. Obviously with that great aggression from Cloud9 over on the A site, but then they couldn't hold. Couldn't get a single kill as SK barreled into that B site. Player boosted on Tree. Stewie was maybe a little bit too aggressive up there, but automatically Taco with just 2 very nice entries. You can see he's actually sitting at 7-1 at the moment. Automatic just going into this up in the tower, seeing what he can see, and Skadoodle's going to sit around it long, saving this up, and I don't really see much happening from here out. And this is definitely going to get dangerous. I was talking before. The economy for SK, Taco almost on 10 grand, Fer and Phelps on 10 and 11 grand respectively, and even Fallen's above 4k. There's only 1 rebuy coming in here. Will be the AWP, so that's a little something to take away from it. Maybe not. Fer can still drop him though, or any of them actually can still drop Fallen, or if they already done it. They're just gonna stick with the 5 rifle setup. They know the save did come in, and this is gonna prompt a little bit of a force. They just still above 2k each, so Cloud9 will definitely be buying into the next one. Another Zeus coming out here, and Tarek. Wonder if we take that towards long. Skadoodle doesn't see anything towards the middle. Tarek towards the A long area. This is definitely a decent angle to use this Zeus. We'll see if he can find anything with it. Let's move into that last round there. Tarek was boosted up, and you can see he was just a little bit hesitant whether he had to look towards the drop down area or out towards the B long. And I think Taco just hit a nice headshot there, and I think good utility. I think he was flashed off a little bit, which caused the hesitation by him looking back and forth, also maybe trying to avoid the flashbang. SK looking to move into mid control here, standing kind of smoking off both entrances. They can just take control of this. There's not really any angles for the CTs to be playing now. Fer's going to be looking to get a little bit more aggressive here, see if he can find a little pick, and it looks like that flash comes out in the middle area. Cold's going to be looking for anyone, maybe trying to flank, and he's going to walk out here, and Skadoodle finds him, so that's a good opening there. And see if this Skadoodle could shut this one down if he can get another kill here. He's missed a couple of shots. Let's get flanked out by Taco. Falling gets a nice kill onto Rush. Tarek finds Taco in the back. Unfortunately for him, USP actually gets the job done. Is he going to be able to retrieve that weapon, I wonder? It appears he has got the AWP, but Fallen says that's enough of that, and he'll be retrieving that AWP into the next round. Actually, as I said that, Fur's found himself in a 1v2. What in the world happened there? And just like that, first turn to 1v1. Stewie is going to be walking back around here. Fur's going to hold the angle. Stewie looking for the peek. Fur with the spray through the door, and the deagle shot through the door. Oh, that round was a lot closer than it should have been. For Cloud9, I wish I had a replay system. I got to look back what happened there. It looked like Fallen was dealing with the situation with that kill on towards Tarek, who picked up the AWP. Then all of a sudden, Fer was left in a 1v2. He does clutch it out though, and the SK economy He's hurt a little bit, but definitely it's still going very strong. Cloud9 have picked up the AWP onto Skadoodle, so I wonder where he takes that. This one, and a good amount of utilities. This is a full gun run coming out. A lot of utility. Maybe the first run we've seen from Cloud9 with all this utility. See what they can do with it here. Fallen going fast out here towards long area. Skadoodle is just holding a nade. And Fallen just like that puts him into another 5v4. And this one could start to get away from Cloud9. There's a good counter flash, forcing Taco off the angle. Draws out the pick. They know one of the AWPs here. Will they know there's a second one in play? They did take out Skadoodle, so they probably expecting that it wouldn't have been able to rotate out of Skadoodle's hand all over to here. So they're expecting another one to be in play. Whether or not Automatic has retrieved it, but I don't think SK know this at this stage. So again, very slow round from SK, except for obviously that very aggressive peak to start off with from Fallen. And when you're in this 5v4, you're very happy to find a pick, and Fallen finds another one. Tarek peering into the sewers area, and just like that, ooh, Automatic does find the angle, but he's gonna be struggling here, especially if Fallen is just taking over this one. 3 nice shots by him. Finally, Rush shuts him down, but Rush is now his position given away. Phelps is going to take him out, and just like that, the round is over again. 6-0 to SK Gaming, and this is definitely doable for Cloud9 if they start to string some rounds together. But they're really letting things start to get away from them. Pistols into this one, no Zeus into this one. They decided that wasn't really working, so they've moved away from it. Rush the only one. Rush and Stewie, armor and a pistol, 1 smoke and 1 flash. Not a whole lot to move into this one. There should be another round going towards SK Gaming. You're going to see a fancy smoke here from Fallen. Nah, he's going to let Fur do it. Maybe Fur forgot his smoke there, and Fallen's got to remind him where to chuck that one. Again, good, nice slow round. Still 4 Molotovs on the side of SK Gaming, so I expect they'll be Molotoving out these corners, any close angles if they head out here towards B, just to try and neutralize these pistols. That's a very nice shot coming in from Tarek. Had the low HP, but doesn't matter. Taco, we won't be seeing him again until the next round. First, seeing if Tarek fancies himself again, but they've actually moved off this one. They're expecting after that initial pick that maybe SK will head back towards the A site, but it actually looks like it's going to be quite the opposite. They're going to be heading out here back towards B. Wonder how many players head down here towards long. The fact it's Cold Zero up there makes me suspect he'll be a little bit late. The rest of the hit will come out towards the B long area, and Cold will just kind of hang around there in his usual position to try and clutch out the round if necessary. I believe that smoke goes towards door by Phelps. Molotoving off, as I said, some of these close pistol areas. Yeah, these Molotovs, impressive, not impressive, but standard pretty use. Rush can't do anything. Stewie does find one. Oh, he does take out Fallen as well, making this one interesting. Automatic on the flank. Is he going to find Phelps? Phelps has spotted him, and that is the end of that. Cold, as I said, coming down from that drop area. Tarek is left on the site, but I see if they'll clear this one properly. Skadoodle with the CZ might be struggling at this range. And he's tagged down low. Tarek also lows. Actually, Skadoodle's still got a little bit of health. 15 seconds on the clock. This one could get a little bit interesting. If Tarek can avoid, I think he just got spotted out there by Phelps. That should be the end of him. 9 seconds though. If Skadoodle can kill the bomb carrier. Cold Zero's got him covered. Could have got a little bit dicey there towards the end, but 7-0 does come out from SK. Definitely not as clean as some of their earlier rounds, but they're still getting the job done. And you can see every player well above 7k here. Actually, as I say, that Fur buys into this one, so he's dropped down a little bit. Fallen also investing a couple of nades, but the economy's still flourishing. Double up set up again here for Cloud9. We'll see if they can try and get something done here. Last time I tried this, obviously, Fallen with some very nice picks, especially onto Skadoodle at the long area. And maybe you see a change of pace here from SK Gaming. Fast in the drop area, it looks like. Nope, Molotov comes out. They decide against it. Skadoodle again peeking towards the middle. And Phelps finds him again. Another shot through the wall. I expect, once again, Automatic's able to retrieve this AWP. And he's going to head back out here towards the long where he always seems to reside. Stewie having a little peek there with a flashbang, but the smoke coming out from SK really neutralizing that angle. Again, still 5 Molotovs left here on the SK side, 3 smokes. There's one there to clear out the corner, so they don't have to worry about that. If they do, someone come out if they do decide to come out here towards the long area, which it looks like. Good flash onto Stewie, forcing him off. Tarek is close here, so if he avoids these flashes, no one coming out from drop from SK, it looks like. Tarek with a nice kill there. Oh, Tarek finds another one. Stewie with also a nice shot. Tarek finally ended. Fallen finding Stewie. 2v2. Are they going to expect Rush so close, tucked into this corner? Fallen might walk into his crosshair. But it looks like he's just going to hold this angle. They're going to play this one slow. For looking for the flank. Oh, no one's pushed up at Rock, so they know this. Automatic. Missed shot by Fallen. And just like that, Fur's left in a 1v2. We've seen him already clutch one of these earlier. Admittedly, it was against pistols before. He's going to play up in the statue. Does find Automatic. They don't know where each other are now. And Rush wins that fight. And they definitely needed that. And that's a huge round. The economy, though, is going to be rough from Cloud9 moving forward. One player surviving. They do salvage an AWP out of this one. So at least that rebuy doesn't have to come in. But you'll see here, 3 players not above 4k. So you might see a few FAMASs coming into this one. On the flip side, SK Gaming, a couple of players a little bit low, but they're going to be fine for at least 1 or 2 more rounds. Phil's still on 8k. And yeah, look at that. Yeah, SMG there onto Automatic, and a pause has come out from SK. They lose 1 round, and they're straight onto it. They want to see what went wrong there. They obviously threw some nice utility, a couple of flashes, especially onto Stewie. They just couldn't trade out Tarek, who got a couple of kills. And then Fallen missing a shot. That round definitely could have gone a different way. If Fallen hits that shot, I'd usually expect him to hit onto Automatic, push into the rock position. I think that round definitely, in a different universe, definitely could have gone another way. As I said, Stewie onto FAMAS, Automatic onto an MP9. I hope it's MP9. P7, I'm having a blank. I think it's MP9. Skadoodle with the AWP again, and we'll see if maybe he can get something going. Skadoodle on 1 kill. Obviously, we know this is a little bit of a reverse, but he did go huge in the grand finals against FaZe with the AWP, so see if he can get anything going here against SK Gaming on Cobblestone. Taco flashed off, and again they're going to head back towards the B site. Maybe a bit of a rinse and repeat, thinking, as I said, they can try and win this one again. Molotoving out the corners. Tarek, though, is going to find 2 kills again. 2 kills, 1 from Stewie. Doesn't need the AWP. The bomb is down, and that Molotov, they've kind of cut themselves off. Fur and Fallen want nothing to do with it. Automatic already on here in the flank. Fur is going for the long rotation back around, though, so Fallen could get caught off guard here. But Automatic's going to say, you know what? I'm happy. Fallen haven't used the AWP like a big shotgun, but that doesn't work out at all. Fur's wrapped it back around here, and interestingly, they could get flanked upon. Automatic might think, I've covered it off, but actually he's pushed back through looking at the map. And this round should go towards SK with the bomb, all players surrounding it. Nothing much for Fur to do. As I was saying, actually 3 players from SK are going to be struggling for money. Well, not struggling, they should be able to bind to this next one. Phelps should be able to drop over either an AWP or an AK-47, depending what Fallen decides they need going into this one. And everyone from SK actually relatively performing here. The lowest amount of kills, Phelps on 6, and only ranging from 6 to 8. No one really is a standout player, which is what you want to see in these games. You don't see anyone. Skadoodle obviously struggling over on the side of SK on Cloud9. I need to keep getting those names mixed up. Only 1 kill. With your AWP on Cobblestone, you definitely want a strong AWP where they can play these long angles. Obviously, there are a lot of them on Cobblestone, and it looks like Fur's just going to save this one out. He'll sit on 1,200, buy a couple of nades into the next one. I didn't see what his utility was at. Phelps can drop over either an AWP or an AK. He might just drop over an AWP to Fallen. Taco might run something like an SMG. Actually, Phelps on 10k, he could even gotta buy himself. Could drop it over. We might see five AKs coming out here. Would be done quite comfortably. And nope, Phelps is still going to buy the AWP. And my maths was pretty bad. They're comfortably, well, not comfortably. They buy the utility they need. Cold Zero a little bit light on, but besides that, they're pretty happy. Cloud9 though, full Molotovs, full smokes, flashes, nades, everything you could possibly want to this one. Again, the double op set up there. They're sticking with this one. And where is Skadoodle? I want to see him getting going. He's back here towards the long A area, the same angle he was caught out off guard. With the nade out in hand by Fallen. No fast aggression though this time. Fallen holding back. Is it Fallen? Yeah, it is Fallen holding way back at the A site there. Fur just seeing what's happened. So a couple of fast rounds out from SK. haven't gone their way, just busting out this B long area. So they've slowed it back down here. We might see a little bit more aggression towards the other side of the map. Or maybe a little bit of drop control. The 2 rounds they've lost, they've just kind of walked out here. Taco is working this one, but that is his job within the team. He's always the one feeling out what the CT side is doing. Stewie has the AWP again onto the B side. And Phelps is going to see what he's done. They've taken this mid control again. Going to be applying a little bit of pressure. But Automatic and Skadoodle seem to have this one on relative lockdown. They could walk up here, but I expect some flashes will be thrown. All looking for a pick, and he doesn't see anything. This could get a little bit interesting. I think he is boosted actually on top of the player's head. Definitely was. Skadoodle thinking, alright, they could have walked out middle now. He's going to have a look around, see if anyone's pushed up. Tarek even walking up here. The bomb hasn't quite committed, and with all these players over towards the B side, we might see Phelps trying to throw a fake here. And then the bomb heading back over towards B. And okay, maybe we'll see a bit of a B hit here. Phelps is fancying himself. He hasn't seen anyone yet. He's pushed all the way up the ramp area. And maybe not a fake at all. Skadoodle finds Phelps. There we go. Maybe Skadoodle can get going now. Coldzera found out by Automatic. Tarek swings in with the Tarek's getting a nice few double kills here. He gets another one. And Rush is found by Taco. But all the players there to rotate in and take him out in the end. Tarek really turning up in this one. A few important double kills on the boat. All 3 rounds they've won actually. Taco's got an important double kill. We see he's showing on the scoreboard 10 and 8. Skadoodle did get 1 pick into that one. And I believe he stayed alive, so hopefully he can get something going here. Just to maybe close out this CT side. And just like that, 3 rounds in a row. SK Gaming onto pistols. They've bought armor into this one. Coldzera is a little bit low. With the loss bonus, they should all be able to bind the next one comfortably. You see here, these rounds at SK won, besides his first few, one player staying alive. And this all played a factor in not letting SK buy again here. In a fast round, they're going to try it again. Actually, no, they're not. Fur is just going to get pushed up here, see if he can catch anyone off guard going aggressive. Automatic shuts down any push in here towards the ramp area. And Skadoodle's going to push up here, get aggressive. He doesn't want anyone to push out. You might not realize Phelps is pushed out here. Taco with a little bit of a peek. And if someone goes walking out there to try and work out what's happened, Phelps might be able to catch someone off guard. Tarek takes out Fur, and just like that. They're not getting aggressive, playing quite disciplined here. Automatic looking to see if anyone's rotated around. You might find Taco here, but Taco going back the other way. Stewie spots out the player crossing. Taco trying to draw some fire. Fur's actually... Phelps can get a little bit of tag up. Rush is going to close in his position. He's giving his position away. Rush takes out Phelps, and just like that, Taco's left. Could find Skadoodle here if he misses the shot, and there another nice shot from Skadoodle. That's what we like to see. Just 1 kill into that one, but definitely moving forward. Interestingly, in that one, both Rush and Automatic had single digits for HP. Skadoodle only on 22, so damage done by SK. They just couldn't find the kills into that one. Could have got a little bit dangerous for them, but they survived with all 5 players, and that's going to help the economy moving forward for the rest of this half, which they're hopefully going to be able to buy into. Again, no AWP for SK Gaming. Fallen just going to be rocking the AK-47. A couple of flashes, only 1 Molotov though, so if they want to go towards B again, they're going to have to choose when to molly it out. I suspect they're going to want to molly out Plat or something. Bit of a flash. Tarek's up here fast, but he's getting spammed away. And Taco's going to walk straight through this one. He could catch a player off guard. Tarek full blind. Taco doesn't go with it, and he could have caught. And there we go. Just like that, Taco's found the kill. Stewie is here close. Did he spot the head? No. Stewie definitely knows there's a player here. Flashbang comes in. Taco's as blind as a bat. And Stewie gets 2 kills like that. Fallen's there to find him. No, Rush covers Stewie here, and that's a really nice hold there. A good flashbang for Stewie to come back up the stairs. Coldzera has found himself in a little bit of a cheeky position, maybe catch off a rotator. But we're probably not going to see too much action unless Phelps can get this kill. Onto Skadoodle. Here's the scope in. And Skadoodle hits the shot. That's huge. Coldzera does catch off the rotator. Stewie's spotted out in the fountain area. But will he expect Automatic to be here in the drop down area? I suspect not. He seems very concentrated on Stewie. Automatic with an easy kill on the back. And just like that, Cloud9 have strung 5 rounds together and looking a lot stronger and definitely back in this one. Cobblestone, one of those maps you can definitely string together a lot of T rounds. Well, they could even win this half still, actually. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. SMG coming out from Phelps, and SK are really struggling. That buy was maybe a little bit... No, it wasn't premature. They seem to have been fully bought into this one. Wolf, okay, 5 SMGs. Maybe something fast towards the drop-down area. We'll see, but this is a very interesting. I don't know where they're going to go after they take drop-down. That seems to be exactly what's going to happen. Fast flash, will they catch him off guard? Rush playing a position where he can fall back, and that's exactly what he does. And it's going to be a real struggle now. And yep, just like that, the M4s, the rifles cleaning up shop. No close range engagements. Phelps does find one. Actually, Phelps finds two, making this interesting. He's going to push in here. Switches for a Mac 10. Automatic with an important kill. And Stewie... Does Fallen know he's here? He doesn't. Ooh, Stewie just gets away. And that round, a little bit interesting. Phelps with a couple of kills, but ultimately, Rush playing discipline in that window area is a huge thing. If he's inside the drop area, he could go down relatively fast, but the fact he's in that window area allows him just to fall off. As we see, a lot of players are playing that area, just jiggling in and out of that window, looking for any peaks, because they can fall off if a buyer or a Rush like that comes in. That's exactly what Rush uses, and that's important that he doesn't go down straight away, giving up an M4A4. Again, SK Gaming on a struggle buy here. A couple of Molotovs. Everyone's got a smoke except Fallen. So we'll see what they do. Fallen's thrown his only Molotov here. Towards long, it looks like he didn't want anyone peeking out. But Skadoodle and Automatic have gone for a little bit more passive. Taco could get found out here by Tarek. They might see an engagement. Taco waiting very patiently. If he does peek out here, Tarek isn't holding the right angle. But it's going to be a game of who peeks first. The rest of the action happening over towards Zay, so if Tarek decides to maybe go some kind of flank, Taco might catch him off guard here. We'll see. Very concentrated on this angle here. And just like that, Stewie does find a kill in towards the middle area. Two AWPs over here at the A side. Skadoodle does get taken out. Tarek finds Taco on the other side of the map. Fallen wants this AWP, and why not? He's the kind of player you definitely want on it. The rotates have come in here from Escape. Automatic in this very strong position. Only finds one, but good damage done. Rush is able to peek out. And just like that, Phelps is down as well. Another nice cleanup there. Automatic sitting in that position very patiently. The player from SK coming out very late at the ramp area. And just like that, 7-7. And these rounds have been relatively fast by SK. Besides that one round we saw earlier, where they got down to that 2v2 with about 7-8 seconds left on the clock. They've been pretty fast here. They've wanted to just smash their way onto the side, and it's kind of got away from them a little bit. These faster rounds is where SK, I mean Cloud9 have been able to string their form together here. Whereas earlier with the slower, obviously the pistol round helping as well, they were to win their first 7. So obviously 7 in each direction. We'll see who wins this last one, takes the advantage moving into the second half. For, as usual, Taco, here we go. I think we've seen this before, haven't we? Taco might peek off this. Taco wins this one. Inferior weaponry, but a really nice shot with the deagle. Stewie can't find it fast enough onto Taco. And he's going to smoke him back off. He knows Taco's fallen back, so he wants to deny this information. That's a very good play there. Not going to expect 2 players there, and fair enough. Taco wants this one back though, and Stewie is going to do Stewie things. Is he going to walk? What's he doing here? Maybe the smoke was a little bit deeper than he wanted it to be. Can't find the player. Drop down, he's open for business here. Rush playing on this angle here. Automatics, they've got them trapped in here. Fur does win that fight, that's a big kill, and now Stewie's left all around to the B site. And that's him going down. Automatic is here for the rotation in. Fallen's just going to plant straight away. Automatic could catch him off guard, and he does. That's the bomb down. 50 seconds remaining. They hear Fur drop in this smoke. This is going to be interesting. Is he going to just buy enough time making that sound cue? If Skadoodle just pulls the trigger right now, he's not. Fur. Skadoodle misses the shot. I think that round was done anyway, but Skadoodle just pulled the trigger there, and it actually delays. Fur delays a lot of time there. Just that drop sound. They know he's there somewhere, but they're not really sure 100% where, if he's in the window, where that drop sound came from. And you see the player was, I think it was Automatic, was actually scared to rotate all the way into the B site because he was worried about Fur getting shot in the back. Skadoodle didn't have the angle, and obviously he didn't want to get left alone with the AWP at that close range. As rightly so, as we saw, he did miss the shot. So Cobblestone obviously moving back towards being a relatively balanced map. Used to be very T-sided, but at the moment it could go either way. So a 7-8 scoreline is definitely doable for both teams here. So we'll see what they're able to string together, see what they're able to do. My PC fans have picked up speed a little bit. Hopefully that's not too annoying in the background of this one. But Skadoodle has some utility, and they're going to be heading in here towards the A, it looks like. Stewie and Skadoodle heading in here fast. And the players have fallen back here. Very common thing to do here on the T side of Cobblestone is just to take this A aggression, force a little bit of a rotation in, and then either the CTs have a decision, they either have to respect this A site, or they have to try and push back in and gain some information. But this is a very standard play here with the bomb still over at A. It looks like that's probably where they'll end up going. But they're just looking for any counter aggression on the SK side, which SK aren't giving them. They've got the information that no one's out here towards B long. It looks like there's going to be some kind of A split coming in. Bomb will be picked up by Skadoodle. He's going to smoke off the door area. So this might pull the rotation from drop. The timing comes down to it. And just like that, Phelps is caught with a nade out. He has no armor. And he's just going to stay on the B side. Caught through the door by Stewie. Fallen does find a kill towards Tarek. And with Rush, this pincer coming in. Fallen with a nice shot here. Fur they might not expect. Fallen doing huge work here. They're going to wrap onto him. Fur. This is a nice little crossfire. Fur peeks out and he does. And just like that, this round was looking so good for Cloud9. That good aggression towards the A-holes. The pincer coming in. Finding Stewie through the door, but... not Stewie. Stewie finding the kill through the door. But falls apart in the end. They can't finish off the job. So moving to this one. Cloud9 looks like they're going to buy straight back into it. Stewie's already invested in that scout. Deagle armor onto automatic. And there seems to be a standard Tarek this time buying after Deagle. Skadoodle just going for the full out save here. He wants his AWP moving forward. One rifle onto Taco. That seems to be the common theme on the T side as well. Taco was on the AK-47, the rest of them with SMGs. Difference is Fallen does have the scout. As I said, some nice long range angles on this map for him to maybe exploit. Bit of a flashbang. Fallen spots the player and Rush. Doesn't land any tag. But he does get tagged up himself. I presume that was Stewie with the scout. Yeah, could have been. I think he's rotated over there. Fur's going to play close here. Bit of a bait and switch with Fallen, it looks like. Fallen will probably see the player. Rush will be... Not Rush, sorry. Fur will be all over it. Fur could be hearing these footsteps here. I wonder if he heard that information. You see, he's looking for information. I think he might have, because Phelps has rotated over here. Actually, the scout has moved off in form. They're fancying trying to lock down this B long area. You see, Taco wants to know what's going on here. And the scout has done a good job from Stewie. He's got two players tagged out quite well. Fur getting a good amount of info here. Is he going to spot out Rush? What's he going to see here? It's all about timing here. The Molotov could force out Rush. Oh, and that's it. He waits for it to fade this flash. Nice shot there. No one's blind. Stewie does get caught off guard. Gets 2 kills. Tarek's managed to trade it out though. And back into a 3v3. SMG picked up onto Tarek. Only 25 HP. Cold Zero is watching the angle. Tarek's not aware of it. They do have the sight if they can get a bomb plant here, which will help their economy, and Skadoodle is going to do exactly that. Automatic taken down, so this round should go back towards, SK, it does, but a bomb plant coming in helps out, definitely. One thing to notice there is you saw Fur with his Molotov. He wanted to throw that Molotov as the smoke faded towards middle, as he presumed that would be when they try and take the area, when they're going to be priming up to take that middle area, and that's exactly what happened. The Molotov does force Rush out of the engagement for a little bit, but he's caught off guard, maybe a little bit late with it, misses a couple of shots, the players come in through the door. The flashbang he throws as well doesn't really catch him off guard. Still able to get 2 kills with the superior weaponry. Again, 4 Deagles picked up, and a CZ onto Rush. They can definitely do this as they got the plant. A little bit of extra money to try and contain the economy of SK. Fur in a very aggressive position. See what he's going to find. No flashbangs to force him back here for Cloud9. So he could have a field day. Especially with the Scouter Fallen tagging one up for him. No armor as well. He might farm up a lot of shot. Being spammed out here. Rush spots him out. He's going to just have to fall away. And in typical Fur style, he's going to stick around. He's going to know they're saving after that bomb plant. Probably not going to force into this one. Stewie, the timing is perfect for Fur falling back. He's going to call this nade out. And Stewie punishes him for it a little bit. Yeah, Fur a little bit over aggressive. That's a really nice headshot by Fallen. That's very impressive. Phelps over here with the M4. So let's see a nice Deagle headshot coming in just like that. Phelps and Cold Zero are both getting kills. Fur having a bit of fun in the chat. But just like that, the round is over with only Fur going down, losing that relatively cheap MP9. Be interesting to see what kind of approach Cloud9 take to their T side, or they go for the more aggressive, fast approach out B long. Like SK tried to implement, or they're going to have these slower defaults, see what SK are going to be up to, what kind of map control they're going to take. I'm seeing a little bit of a difference here. Fast aggression towards the A site. Skadoodle is in that AWP, and he might be looking. He's not looking to take the contact though. He is last first. Could get caught off guard again. That's a nice shot. Finding a rush through the wall in the end. Flashes himself away, and Stewie's not fast enough. Spots Skadoodle, so now there's at least a couple more players here. And that has pulled the rotate over. 2 and 2. Bob's playing that drop down area. Again, he's just playing the window. He's actually walked inside now. Taco seeing what he can find out here. Spamming through the smoke. Automatic is on the other side of it, but nothing will come of it. If SK take this round, it's going to, again, they're going to build some economy. They're starting off these pistol round wins are obviously a huge deal, and then they're starting off building their economy quite well, keeping players alive moving forward. Fur, again, pushed up here in the middle area. He's getting a lot of information, seeing no one crossing there. He's probably going to maybe send the rotate back off here from Fallen, who's actually still on the scout with Colt 0 with the AWP. But they're comfortable seeing where they are right now. Excuse me. And he's going to be the take from Cloud9. The full execute, something SK couldn't do very well. Colt 0 finding the first pick. And they haven't traded him out. Gets a tag up there. Molotov, he does have a smoke he can fade away into, he can stay alive. Taco's here looking for the fight. Stewie may be spraying a little bit too long towards Cold Zero. Taco's able to get 2 kills. Phelps finishes off with the last one. And just like that, SK won another round. They've kept the scout onto Fallen, M4s. And the B side doesn't have to be working for anyone for this game. Anytime anyone's walked out that B plat area, it's been shut down straight away. Very different to the old iterations of Cobblestone, where famously players would just walk out there and just bang everyone in the head and the round would be over. Obviously, Olaf Meister was relatively famous for that one. A timeout called maybe a little bit late here. Doesn't seem a reset's going to be coming in. Deep smoke. Again, scout onto Stewie. I guess Skadoodle does not... some players just seem to like the scout more than others. Obviously, we like to see Fallen. He's happy to move onto the scout, but Skadoodle doesn't seem to want to. Fur finds one pick out here towards, again, very aggressive angle. Good smoke off, and like they have a man advantage. Skadoodle's still on the Glock here. And he's just looking to get the AWP moving forward. Fallen's going to spot the play. It's Stewie with a really nice shot. That's incredible. And with that, they're going to explode here onto the outside. At least Stewie is going to push up here. He can't find Phelps, just like that automatic lifts in a 1v4. Will Taco find him? He doesn't. And there's an M4 if automatic wants to collect. He's going to stick with the deagle. That one-shot headshot potential. But Phelps is going to take him out in the end. 13-7 the scoreline now. SK only 3 rounds away from taking this one, while Cloud9 in 9. Interestingly, this is Cloud9's first time out. They lost these 7 rounds to start off with, not a single timeout called. It's just straight away in the first half. SK lose this round, they call it a timeout. They want to know what's going on, why didn't we win this one? Didn't help them in this scenario. But moving forward, I think that's something to consider. I don't know why they're using their first one now, at least they are using one. But it could be a little bit too little too late. The economy again flourishing to start off this half for SK Gaming. 1400 onto Fallen, but everyone else above 5k besides that. Skadoodle with 1600, he has yet to buy, so that's going to be going towards an AWP and some armor, I presume. Still a quiet game for Skadoodle. 6 kills onto your AWP on Cobblestone, not something you want to see. And could be a bit of a reason that Cloud9 are struggling moving forward. Into this game here. Again, Cloud9 are concentrating towards the A area, it seems, sending 4 players here early. And automatic by himself towards B. Fallen flashed off the angle. No aggressive peek will be coming in from here. And Tarek making sure of it with a bit of spam through the smoke. So 2 men in drop down actually. 4 SK, a bit of a bait and switch. Is that Cold Zeros in there with an AWP, it looks like? Hopefully we can get a shot of that, it looks like on the map. 2 smokes used over here, there's a decent nade, a little bit of damage onto Rush. But I really want to see... I want to see if that's Cold Zero with an AWP in the drop down area. And there seems to be an inkling here from Cloud9. That's going to be an A hit. Fur in another aggressive position. We'll see if they check this. He avoids the flash. Flash coming over, misses him as well. Finds one. Tarek finishes him off with a good trade there. Fallen's still aggressively pushed up here, and he could catch off Stewie coming through the door. He does change his angle. Phelps gets caught with a nade out, and Stewie gets a nice 2-kill. Bit of an unlucky timing for SK, but Stewie will definitely take that 3v2 situation. Tarek spotted in that corner. Cold Zero flashed off. He's going to find this kill. Is Tarek going to trade it? The bomb, 42 seconds left. He's in a rush to plant this one. Pistol out. Cold Zero finishing the job with a headshot. Stewie 1v2, and Cloud9 really need this round moving forward if they want to push this any further. That's fun. Cold seems to have an idea where Taco is. Good Molotov there. And Taco wins a huge 1v1. A little bit of BM as well. He wants to let Stewie know who's winning this game and who's going to take the second map. Cloud9 obviously did win the first map. It escapes me what map it was. And obviously they do move forward into this one, winning the last map. It's a bit of, I wouldn't say a strong showing from SK. Their T-side was a little bit troubling in the second half of that first round. They seemed to hit banging their heads against the wall trying to go towards B. Their CT side has definitely been locked down. With Cloud9 being able to find nothing. There's the smoke we saw Fallen teaching Fur earlier. There's a deeper smoke onto the A side. I'm still getting a fast A play. This is the mix-up that we saw. It didn't work for SK. Will it work for Cloud9 here? Flash is coming out. Taco blind is going to hide in the smoke. And Fallen and Co seem to be pretty happy playing the retake here. Taco gets traded onto, and it's going to be a 4v4 retake. The smoke's all down. Fallen looking for anyone boosted. Fur coming in on the flank does find a player. Is it? Yeah, it is Fur. 2 players on the flank actually. So if Automatic goes down here, this retake's going to be it's going to be a struggle for Cloud9. Automatic, the Molotov not touching him. Fallen looking for anyone peeking. Skadoodle's getting a little bit impatient. With Automatic going down, this is going to put Stewie in a world of hurt. He's flashed off, nothing he can do. Skadoodle as well, and Fur has dropped 4 kills into that one. A big flank coming in. And as soon as Automatic went down, that one was going to be very difficult. Skadoodle picking the fountain position or the statue area. And Stewie really just in plain sight. Good flashes coming in from SK Gaming. And just like that, 15-7, one more round for SK, forcing the third map. Double op set up. I don't think an AWP is possible to come in here for Skadoodle. Not that he's been doing a whole lot with it anyway. Would have liked to see him get into this one, but it might be a little bit late for that rush onto the Galil. But besides that, healthy AK buy, full utility of course for SK, string all these rounds together. Everyone rolling in cash. They're going to head back here towards B. They seem to... Cloud9 are going to think, maybe we could have done that with... Hold that thought. Cold Zero's going to come up here. The bomb's actually coming back. He's the one at the back of the pack. That could be, if he wants to peek up here. No, they're going to head back towards B. And they've got all this information that no one's coming out drop, which is going to allow Phelps and Taco to just concentrate fully on the long area. As I said, that Tarek takes down... Tarek's taken down by Taco. Good pop flash! Skadoodle though and Rush both finding kills. Phelps still here, making sure no one pushes through to the chicken coop area, so they know where the players are restricted to. Fur, a nade onto Rush. Stewie's on the fountain, I think they know he's there. Fur, this big Molotov's going to possibly isolate Skadoodle out. Fur coming to Stewie, both players in the B plat area. Oh, the spray coming through, Automatic with a nice kill, 2v2 here. Skadoodle just holding the angle, but both players boost onto tree. This could catch Cloud9 off guard. They fall off the boost, decide against it. Phelps is going to smoke the bomb. Skadoodle flashed off. Good utility again. Skadoodle finds the kills. Phelps going to defuse this. No way. Is this how it ends? Thank goodness Automatic finds him. And Cloud9 found their first CT, or their first T round, sorry. But as I said, economy for SK moving forward, so strong. Tarek's not going to be able to buy an AK, neither Stewie. Rush can just buy one with low utility, so going to be another dodgy round coming in here for Cloud9 to try and push this one even further. 7 rounds to get into overtime. It's going to be a big comeback, but we'll see what they can do. Again, they've completely abandoned the A site these last 3 rounds. Cloud9 seem to have maybe think they can spot a weakness here towards the B site. And you see the adjustment coming in from SK. They've got 3 players over here and the player in drop. Player in drop, obviously Fallen's moving back here. Cold Zero again, he's going to get Molotov'd out. Izzy Taco's playing very close. Will they check this? Everyone's blind at the moment. And Cold Zero's found it, caught through the smoke, and they haven't checked. Taco finds 2, no one checking that. 3 kills from Taco, that's a huge round. Phelps pushed through the smoke, he's found out. Back to another 2v2, we've seen this before. Skadoodle the now, they're going to slow this one right down. They've got a minute 20 seconds remaining. No rush here. Skadoodle seeing if anyone's going to try to push to the rock position. We've seen another boost coming from this one. Maybe they'll boost up to tree. Fallen seeing what he can see. Stewie's just holding the angle and they're playing very patiently, Cloud9. I expect SK will not overextend. Fallen looking to see what he can find. Fur as well just holding, but eventually going to maybe have to be concerned of a flank potentially coming in. The tree boost is going to come out. This could be huge. Fur's not finding anyone. Skadoodle just playing the angle, and this leaves Stewie in a 1v2. And now Stewie's got it all to do. No one's looking at him. Does find 5 bullets left in the chamber. Fallen's gone down. 1v1 here. Stewie a little bit low. Only 1 smoke left onto Fur, and Stewie again patiently waiting. 23 seconds left on the clock. He doesn't have all the time in the world. Fallen knows it. Not Fallen, Fur knows he has to cross to the site. They've spotted each other out. Stewie with low HP. Fur, and the fight goes towards Fur. And that's it. 16-8 to Cloud9. GG's all round. That was a really strong performance by SK Gaming. Their CT side was impenetrable. Obviously, their T side, both teams struggling to hit that B site, oddly enough. All of a bit of A aggression. Obviously, Cloud9 couldn't get anything done. But SK win this one relatively easy, 16-8. Of course, I didn't know this. I was recording this afterwards. I just wanted to pick around. I like Cobblestone. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably one of the few people that do like a bit of Cobblestone action. And I just wanted to see maybe some of Cloud9's weaknesses. Yeah, obviously they did win the major, so props to them for that. But yeah, that's all for this one, guys. Check out my other content if you're new to this channel. If you've managed to watch this entire video, I'm surprised. But thanks for doing so. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in my later videos.